What's good? Uh, this video, man, is for all the people, all my contractors, my local workers, the lumpers, everybody that participates in household goods movement, man. If I had it my way, man, I would definitely try to make it worth everybody's while. After working in this business for approximately 15 years, I can say by experience that it's one of those business you don't really want to make a career out of. You want to get in it and get out. There's so many different, um, I would say, politics in it. For um, just to have some kind of understanding. Um, a lot of it is done by way of military contract, and there's a lot of things in that contract that companies and both drivers and everybody are responsible for. And if you go in as a contractor, you definitely wear the majority of the situation. And one thing about moving, it's already a hard enough job as it is, you know. And a lot of the guys that get into it are probably guys that may not, you know what I'm saying, some may have not been able to find anything else, so they go into it, and it appears to be promising, so they stick with it. There are others who just like the quick money because they know they can get some quick cash. They'll jump in it, and they'll make a living out of it. They'll make good and everything. And you know, people join it for all kind of reasons, but like I said, it's one of those type of jobs where you just need to get your money, get in and get out, because at the end of the day, it just become more frustrating. I was a contractor. I've been driving as an independent contractor for like the last 4 years. And it started out good and it ended very sour. Now, some of the things that you deal with while being a contractor, especially when dealing with military, I don't mean no harm, but some of the military people, man, that you move, you just don't never want to see them again. They're just, oh, Lord have mercy. I can't even really express how some of them, you know what I'm saying, really kind of make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, why am I doing this job? It's everything is, and then it's crazy because the military is supposed to serve the people, you know what I'm saying, as they serve in the country, you know what I'm saying? They serve in the country and they serve the people as well. And, it's like, man, where y'all get off sometimes, like some of the stuff y'all be saying to these movers and to the contractors and the people that's really, putting their life on the line, putting their back on the line, to move you across the state and all these different things. And then a lot of times folks be trying to steal money, because they got these claims and all this different stuff like this, where if something get damaged, they'll say, oh, well, the military is going to pay for it. No, the military not going to pay for it. The driver or the company is going to pay for it. So a lot of times what they do is they lie. People lie, or they'll destroy their own stuff if they think they're going to get something else. They'll destroy their own stuff. Like, I've gotten claims from these so-called upstanding citizens that, you know what I'm saying, work in our government, who we look at, and they lie. They lie about the damage so that they can get full replacement value. It's all good, man. Do what you do. But the fact that you're that way is very cruddy. And so, me personally, I just been looking for something else to try to do. And honestly speaking, I encourage anybody, with the way that this moving business is going right now, I encourage everybody to just abandon ship. I ain't even gonna lie. Let folks move themselves. If they move themselves and how to deal with their own stuff, then they will see how rough it is and how much you got to go through in order to make sure that it happen at a efficient in an efficient way from end to end. You know, it's just sad. It's really sad because you got people out here who use their body every day, to make a living. And you pull up at folks' house. I mean, it's not their obligation to feed you or anything, but the thing about it is, dang, would I want somebody at my house all day moving my furniture and see that they don't eat and then don't even offer them anything? Not even a drink of water? I mean, people, they really look at people and they be like, oh, shoot, well, they getting paid. But still, that has nothing to do with your hospitality. You know what I'm saying? Me as a person who's been around in the business, if somebody come to my house, man, I always look out for them. I don't care if I'm paying them or not. I pay people extra money because my mindset is I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying, to be that person who started as a lumper or somebody who's on the clock who's not really making much, but they got a family to take care of. See, these clowns and overprivileged individuals, sometimes, not all military, let me clear that up, but some of you are overprivileged and you act like clowns because you're worse than some of the people that they work for. They're already working for people that's not paying them much money, and they got to come to your house and move your stuff and then watch you belittle them and treat them like they're peasants. But yet, it's the United States tax dollars that's helping to take care of you and your family. You ain't banking all of it by yourself. We already know that. And it's crazy because this business, I'm telling you, this business is a shiesty business. I've been paying attention to this business. The moving companies, they want to get the contractors sucked in, and they'll be like, yeah, we're going to give you your own truck and blah, blah, blah. You can buy the truck. But they don't tell you that you're going to pay twice for that truck. And then at the end of your term, when it's time for you to buy the truck out, they still want more money. They want like a cash payment to say, hey, we're paying it off and you can get the title. Like, man, where y'all come up with this idea from? So to all my dudes that's owner operators that's working for these moving companies and you're not buying your truck, man, let them people buy their own truck. Let them pay the bill on their own truck. It ain't worth it. We already know you get four months out of the year to try to make some money, and then you got to suffer for 8 months. Please, bro. Mathematically, that don't even matter. That don't even add up. You know what I'm saying? It don't even add up. I'm telling you, folks got to use their head, man. Stop letting these people put you in a trick bag. You want more for your family, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have to start doing things that's going to generate more for your family. And if it means getting out of a situation and getting into a better one, then that's what you got to do, man. I know it's rough out here and I know people got to eat and all these different things like that. But don't let this business be your one-stop shop where you put all your eggs into the basket. It's not even, honestly speaking, it's getting ready to tank. Because in the last 2 years, I've seen where contracts went. They were great past 2 years ago, and it was pretty good as long as you was with a company that was going to actually pay you and not steal money from you. When you with a company like that, you could have made some money. But nowadays, it's hard for every company because the revenue is not there, and neither are the jobs. A lot of guys can't even get back once they go out. You got to kind of grab what you can and stuff like that. And then it just, it's like you don't make no money. You don't make no money. But it's sad because everybody getting what they want except for the person who's all making it happy. You know what I'm saying? The driver and the helpers make the moving business roll. But you got the little whiny baby military dude over there crying, or female, about, this or that, which, I mean, that's cool. That's your stuff. But at the same token, it's going to be here when you leave. You know what I'm saying? You might throw it away next year. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand people. And I think I respect the ones more who pay out their own pocket because they spend their hard-earned money that they saved up, and then they give me a check or they paying in a credit card for their whole move themselves. So I get it. If some of their stuff break, yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand they'll go to, they'll go to the lengths. I'm not saying that, nobody's stuff should be taken care of, but I'm just saying sometimes some of you military people, man, y'all go overboard, man. Y'all really do. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, like I said, because the people that's doing it, they struggling. A lot of people struggling. Man, no helpers don't make no real good money in no moving business to be running up and down steps all day and putting stuff on their back or carrying marble top dressers and pianos because, oh, you want the dresser up on the third floor. Well, how about you take it up there? I bet you won't ask nobody else to take it up there after that. Want to buy all this dumb furniture and everything, and then gonna have somebody talking about, oh, well, we need this up on such and such, or we need this. How you gonna buy an oversized couch and try to stuff it through a door that barely a goddamn dining room chair can fit in? See, stuff like that don't make sense. But then when the mover get there, y'all want, oh, well, we want this in here. And then the mover goes in there and you try to put it in there, or tell you that it's not going to work and you try to insist, and then they try to put it in there, and then they tear up the house, then somebody got to pay for the house. But you're going to be sitting back chilling, talking about, well, yeah, they scratched up my... Yeah, I bet they did, so you can get you some money, right? Terrible, man. I'm serious, man. Dealing with this business, man, and dealing with some of the people that I dealt with, man, it definitely made me take a reality check and look at life. Made me look at life and realize that this ain't what I want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I want to deal with. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Mathematically, it's not working. I'm not working for nobody for 4 months trying to... I'm over the road, running across, going to California, going to Washington State, flying to Texas, trying to make checks and everything. If I don't get there this day and get these jobs done, I can't get paid this day. And yeah, but what? For what? For what? When the company gonna make money, the people gonna get their stuff in a satisfactory time and manner, and I'm not gonna make no money, or I gotta rush so I can get a check, risking my life, risking my license. What kind of foolishness is that? I see these freight guys on the road, man, they be flying. And I'm saying to myself, dang, they must be, buddy, but he must make about $10,000. Because you're going to need $10,000 when DOT get on your butt, or state police get on your butt for that speeding ticket, or you get into an accident or something like that. So I ain't doing all that. I'm not. I did it, and I ain't doing it no more, man. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, we got to learn our value as people, man. God did not create us to be the kind of people to just allow people to just run over us, and for us to not even want anything out of life, so we just settle for things. That's not the way it's supposed to be. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And we allow people to put us in that situation because we just feel like, oh, maybe, man, I can't do nothing. This is all that's going on right now. Listening to them narratives on the news and everything. Oh, work this, work that, unemployment this. Man, apply yourself. Apply yourself. There's going to be other jobs out here. I'm telling you, apply yourself. But that moving business, I'm telling you, at this point, man, honestly speaking, I hate it. I really do. Because it allowed me to see some of the most wickedest people that I've ever had to deal with up close. I've done customer service jobs where I worked at Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff like that, and that was okay. It was very satisfactory. Just the money wasn't all of that, but I enjoyed dealing with the people and making them smile and making sure everything was okay on their end. I did that, but this business right here, this business shiesty, man. I'm telling you, people think it's just grab the stuff, move, and go. It ain't like that. If you knew some of the stuff that you had to deal with while trying to get it done, it would be, ugh. I mean, you go to people's house to pack up their stuff. They got dog feces all on the ground. They got the kids' clothes sprawled all over the place. Like, I mean, come on, man. Just because people come into your house to pack, don't mean that they got to clean up your house while they doing it. And that's exactly what some of these dirty mugs be doing. That's exactly what they be doing. I'm telling you. And the moving business with this new contract, I'm telling y'all now, you ain't gonna make no money. You just gonna be running around the country, staying away from your family and everything that you want to do, and you ain't gonna make no money. These people gotta understand, when a CDL driver got the CDL, then his CDL is worth something. If you're a helper and you getting it done like that, you're worth something. Because you and the driver is the ones who are making it happen. We ain't talking about these people who's sitting behind a desk booking jobs. Yeah, you booking a job, but you ain't going out there putting a finger to lift none of that stuff to make sure that it go in the house. And I get tired of people treating the people that really make it happen, you know what I'm saying, like some peasants. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. I really hope one day that everybody just decide, you know what? I ain't even doing this. Man, we gonna take let the moving business take a week off for a whole week and see how everything go. Let that happen. Let the helpers all over the country say, nah, I ain't going to work today. Nah, we ain't doing nothing. Let the drivers say, nah, I ain't doing nothing, and see what happens. Then y'all gonna realize how much power y'all got. See, I'm not even about to get into all of that because I'm not in the business no more. I'm done. I'm recently quitting because I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Money was good here and there, but all of the attitude for some of the military personnel and the attitude from some of the booking agencies and the attitude from my previous company or current company at the time, I'm not doing all that, man. Y'all got the wrong one. I'm not the one. I'm not. Look at my resume. I will leave a job because here's my deal. If you're not treating me the way that I need to be treated, and you're not paying me, and it doesn't, and you know what I'm saying, it doesn't add up. Mathematically, everything has to add up, and if it doesn't add up, I'm not staying with you. It ain't happening. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I have 50 jobs. I don't care. But I'm not going to stay nowhere where I know that I'm being underpaid or undeserved. It's not going to happen. I'm not doing it. No, sir. Nope. Never did, never will. I'm too old for that. Or let's say I'm too wise for that. I'm telling you, y'all better find something else to do, man. Y'all better find something else to do. I'm telling you. Putting all your eggs in this stuff, man. Get into some computers or something, man. Electronics or something. AI, machine learning. You know what I'm saying? Do something. You ain't got to do all this killer stuff and have these people talk to you any kind of way, you know, while you trying to make money to take care of your kids. Solidify your future. Do what you got to do, man. Get yourself together. Do what you got to do for you and your family. Even if it means, you know, dealing with this for a second, but have an escape route, man, because this is not going to pave the way for the future. I'm telling you, it's not going to pave the way. There's too many moving companies. There's too many daggone people competing for the workload. And it's just not going to work. I'm telling you. I'm telling you some good stuff, man. I done seen some good checks, and I see what they coming with now. And mathematically, it's always going to be my thought of reason. And if it doesn't compute in a way where I'm satisfied in my mind, it's not working. And I guarantee you right now, this stuff ain't working, shawty. It's not. Nope. Y'all know every winter it gets slow. But here's the thing. They say, oh, it's getting slow. Well, when y'all going to fix that? When y'all going to fix that? Because y'all know y'all got people that's depending on y'all all year. You know what I'm saying? When y'all going to fix that? When is the agencies and the bookers going to fix that? Oh, and let it be known that the bookers and the agencies get a certain percentage. So the driver's percentage decreases in the wintertime, but the booking agency and the origin agency, they still get their full percentage. Now, they still get their full percentage. So whatever you make, they still get 25% and 10%. It's just crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. This is the problem with our country right now. The problem with our country is you got a lot of people who own businesses, and because they're thinking about them and their family only, nobody else is allowed to be able to progress or get anywhere that works under them, because they making the money and they don't care if you make any or not. I'm telling you. They making money and they don't care if you're making it or not. So how in the world can you build an economy? How can the economy recover if prices are going up and the employers are not meeting the demands with their wages? If inflation goes up, then wages should go up, because otherwise people can't let the money circulate back into the government or circulate back into our imploding system that we have. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, man, I just say, man, for all my people in the moving business, man, I definitely be trying to get in and get out, man. I'm telling you, don't even let this thing get you like that. Ask these people that have been in it for years, man, for 40 years and 30 years, and see how they feel.